Hello, my name is Trevor and I'm one of the volunteers here at the Great Basin Museum. I'm here to tell you about one of our exhibits that specifically tells about the railroading history in the area, and we have created a miniature reproduction of the town of Lynndyl, complete with an operating train, that tells the history of the area, which was quite important in its day because it was not only a communication with the outside, it was also a major source of income and prosperity for the area, as well as being a significant link. The town of Lynndyl is rather small now, but at one time, because it was a major division point on the Union Pacific, it had a very busy railroading feature and had all that you see here in this model, including the roundhouse, the turntable, car sheds, coaling sheds, water towers, and many other things that they needed to keep the trains running. The turntable was especially important in the days of steam because steam locomotives weren't very happy going backwards because of the way the wheels were set up. So they always made sure that the locomotive was pointing in the right direction for its next trip out on the iron road, as well as, of course, a very easy way to fit a lot of locomotives in a small space in the roundhouse when they were not at work on the track. Another thing we'd like to acknowledge is our backdrop, which is something you'll see on a green spring morning in Lynndyl, painted by our artist who's no longer with us. And once again, the people from the area would immediately recognize what's represented in this scene. Some of this other equipment here is actual items taken from various parts of disused railroad equipment that we actually used by track gangs to work on the track, keep the track maintained, as well as keeping the equipment maintained that rolled down the rails. Another thing I'd like to tell just a little bit about on our operating train display is the train we have operating right now, a Union Pacific streamlined passenger train. The passenger trains were one of the first ones to be converted to diesel power. The city of Los Angeles, which was the name for the train, that ran all the way from Chicago, Ogden, and then down to Las Vegas and Los Angeles, actually came right through Lynndyl, as well as coming through the town of Delta where this museum is. And it was quite the streamlined train in its day, and it wasn't until airlines made things more competitive that Union Pacific eventually discontinued this service. There was not much profit in it, but it was a good namesake in its day. Well, that's telling a little bit about our train history display here. We'd like to invite you to come and visit us here in Delta at our Great Basin Museum to see this and many of the other interesting display items. Hopefully you'll enjoy it and be happy with what you see and be willing to share the experience with some of your friends that might visit. Thank you.